we live?
Lucy. Hello, game. Oh, wait. Dan, are we allowed to talk now? Can we talk now? Hello, gamers and gamer girls, far and wide. My name is Hobhunks, and I am here, joined today by my good friend and colleague.
Hello, with the yo-ho-ho, it's Tail of the Toaster. For all you ladies and gentlemen watching Northeast Smash Arena 4.
And today we're going to be running through the semi-finals set right now. We have Legoat and Scr7 starting us off. Tail, it's a classic matchup. It's absolutely standard. It's absolutely classic, this.
Yep, they've played each other plenty of times, including those silly little piranha plant dittos during our hiatus.
Well, they weren't even sat at the stream set.
Yeah,
they were behind it using pro controllers, which have been reconnected, not disconnected, and ready to start top 8 here. How many times have we seen this matchup, Tail?
Oh, just a couple of times. You know, maybe it'll be different this time in the sense that they might pick a different stage.
Yeah, okay. Or maybe game.
Or Legoat can go purple Greninja.
Now this is
that's pretty different, isn't it?
An absolute set for the ages here in winners semi-finals of Northeast Smash Arena 4 here at the University of Sunderland. So we saw this set, or rather I saw this set last at Manchester Conquest 4. We saw Scr7 come out on top there after some very nice adaptation, dealing very well with Legoat's approach options. What do you think Legoat's got to do this time to change the record and regain his NESA crown? After all, Legoat did take it all the way to the bank last time, beating Scr7 at the first NESA of the year back in, I believe, February. What do you think Legoat's got to do to secure a victory similar to that?
Well, what I think we need to do is, first of all, keep the composure. When you're against Scr7, even as the reigning champion, you know Scr7 goes in as that big favourite. He's seen as the best player in the UK. He's made it to an honourable, he made it onto the PGR Stats Top 100 survey, and he's even got his own Smash Wiki article, one of only two players at this tournament to have one, Scr7 and Tail of the Toaster. But yes, that's a very good dash attack from Scr7. We've seen quite a lot of those in this set already, and he's tending to be using the sour spot quite a lot more than usual. I found that in other sets besides this one as well. That's a very good back row to take the first stock.
Classic.
The sour spot of dash attack sets up into aerials, not in a true sense, but you'd be very hard pressed to avoid it.
Yeah, exactly, especially when you got multi-hits like that back air, and obviously you've got to watch out constantly for that risk of the fair coming in. That kunai could absolutely pay dividends if we see it there. He's looking for a back air to finish the stock off and get SCR on equal footing to him, but not finding it, unfortunately, for Legoat.
Yeah, and let's not forget, they've both got some very good forward airs on deck, like that one, to take the stock for Legoat, keeping things relatively even. Scr7 with a percent lead right now, but Greninja can just build up percent as quickly as he likes.
Absolutely, and Tiger and shout out for that. That's actually insane. I've never heard of that, but I will call it that from then on. But we didn't see it there. We instead saw the holy light of the heavens, the goddess of light herself, taking the Kung Fu Frog down there with a big up air.
Yep, the wings of light, you don't want to mess. But right now, Legoat is just doing a couple of dash attacks along the ground, trying to do the floor sweep. You know, he sees a bit of dust.
Yeah, trying to clean his apartment up. But you got to think here, you know, Legoat knows what he's doing with Greninja. Obviously, big character, you know, big fan of this character in Smash 4. But you know, I feel like Scr7 just had like such a renaissance and all that. Palutena's so insane. You know, Greninja's good, but Palu's like on a whole other level.
Yes, like if you've been watching this entire tournament, we've had Zone, we've had Lito, we've had Scr7, and they've all made the top 12, if I'm not mistaken.
You know, they're all top 8. All of them.
Really?
All 3 of them.
We're going to have a brilliant top 8.
Oh, big up smash. Good stuff there, catching that.
Yep, and let's give some real credit to Legoat. This has come all the way back to even, and waits for the air dodge. That could have ended it right there and then.
Absolutely.
If he'd got the timing just a little bit better, but instead forced to avoid that explosive flame and the up air.
Good kunai again, coming in, looking for the kill. If Go wants to bring this back, he's going to have to get a kill fast and furious. But Palu's options are just so good at killing. She has so many of them, going for the Shadow Sneak, a little bit unsafe.
Oh, going all the way off deep and getting
there
punished
we
with
go.
That. And Scr7 had another stop.
Yeah.
I could not see.
Yeah, there we go, the jab. Going to finish things. There we go, the light Greninja launched off stage by Palutena's big old scepter of light. Palutena takes game 1 in this semi-finals set.
And you know, that is what we were expecting, but Legoat having started at such a deficit, was just learning more and more about what to do.
Yeah.
And to the point where even though there was a stock between them, they were still trading exchanges. And so if we can just make the first stock of Game 2 like that, then it could be close all the way through.
I feel like we saw it at, I believe it was in Conquest 4. We saw Lego, actually he managed to take the game, obviously these two play it a lot, but the fact that he was able to take a game shows that it can be done.
Absolutely.
Yo, is he going Joker? Palu.
Not something we've seen from Legoat.
Yeah, we saw it that one time at Conquest 4, but maybe this will be the answer. I feel like maybe Joker might be a better answer than Greninja.
Yeah, we've already seen Legoat change characters in this tournament. He went Richter to defeat Horus, but you would not want to go Richter against Palutena.
Absolutely not.
There's not many characters you'd want to go against Palutena, but especially not that one.
Joker obviously flaunted now and then is the best in the game with that Arsene boost coming in nice and early.
Yeah, of course, Palutena not far behind in that sense, though. Not quite as concrete.
You gotta think
in that universal opinion, but certainly in the UK, we have our opinion.
We see our Scr7 here playing so patient, so carefully, picking his moment and just going in with the safe options, going to the back airs, the head, making sure that, Arsene's not going to be as big an issue. He's gone. He was barely there, it felt like. Scr7 did such a good job of just stalling him out and then just using damage to get rid of him. Check pressure with the back airs there, really nice work by Lego, but not able to find anything. Scr7 playing so patiently, and I felt that's a pretty big thing in his game plan. Palu can obviously, she's a jack of all trades sort of deal, able to do that zoning game, but also she has a really good combo game as well, and really good surprise killing options as well. Looking for the grab to finish things off, and if that was our send charge, that would have been it for Palutena,
Yes.
but unfortunately, not the case.
Yes, Arsene being a little bit slow in coming back because Legoat hasn't been able to deal all that much damage despite a lot of time passing between now and Arsene first disappearing.
Oh yeah, God,
If he were able to use Revel's Guard on an auto reticle or something like that, then that could... Oh, that was his chance!
Yeah, but unfortunately, choosing to go for the A-hard, try and get that chip damage, and it's going to cost him the back throw from Palutena coming straight out.
Yep, that dash attack, not quite... Joker's dash attack, it doesn't look that good, but then when you're in a position where you have to fight against it, you realise just how good of a move that is.
It's really, really good.
But not quite right now. Scr7 dealing with it perfectly, just staying in shield and usually getting the punishes,
Really
but
good.
that's...
That was a lovely little back air there. Lego going for that. Quite a lot there trying to get that kill, obviously. Joker does have that little tiny bit of trouble killing without Arsene, unless he's got that back air on deck.
Yeah, especially on a stage like Kalos Pokemon League, which begs the question of why did Legoat choose it in the first place if it's going to make it harder for him to do his up air drag down to anything combo.
Exactly, if anything, if you think about it, the big stage sort of favours Palutena away because she's got all that extra room to run away from Arsene.
Yeah.
Good, going for the
this is just a personal pick really from Greninja because this is a great one for him. First of all, it's his home region in the Pokemon
absolutely.
League. And second of all, lots of space for him to throw shurikens and get things started.
Oh, that was lovely. Down air into back air, but not enough. Even with Arsene going for it again, a lovely back air by Lego. Oh, another! That was lovely by Lego, using that tiny little Phantom Thief dagger to dig straight in the heart of Palutena there. Really nice stuff getting that kill.
The only thing taking away from this right now is that I feel he might lose this stock before we see Arsene come back out. Oh, but that auto reticle has built up the gauge quite a fair bit there.
Yeah, big bit. Even without the Rebels Guard, that's going to get things even quicker. But, it's as Joker takes that damage, as things become more desperate for him, Arsene gets closer and closer to coming.
Oh, he gets the Rebels Guard!
Speaking of Arsene, he's here. Oh, but maybe not for very long.
He knew. Oh, and I like the idea from Scr7 trying to take advantage.
That was lovely. Great work by Lego. They're getting that down here.
Now, what I really wonder, when he avoided that up smash, I have to wonder if Lego is using a brand new strategy that Joker players have just found out, where if you hold down to pass the ledge at a certain height, then your invincibility will continue, and then you let go of down on the control stick to then snap the ledge, and you can't be two-framed if that happens.
Yeah. And yes, guys, just to say, the UK is sort of slowly starting to switch to this 3-3 rule set sort of dealio. So yeah, there's that. This is a counter pick stage, of course. Lego look to be in the driver's seat with Arsene, but maybe that position being a little bit unseated here. Scr7 switching it up, turning it on, but Arsene, speaking of being active, is right here, right now.
Yep, 2 down guns in a row, but a miss input is going to get him hit by a big back air.
Looking for a safe flight, but instead finding a rather dangerous task ahead of him. Goat is down a little bit. The 2-frame.
An explosive flame. He could have reflected it, but instead he just drops straight into the explosive flame and gets taken off the top.
No Makaracons, Tetracons, because Lego can't quite close that one out.
Whoa, you're Makaring him up as you go along.
Absolutely, mate. Whoa. My brain works really, really quick.
I can see that.
Great sentence, that. Good work, gaming.
Now, is he going to go Callous Pokemon League again, and is he going to go Joker again?
We're off to Smashville with Bubblegum Cake.
That's much more of a Joker stage, I completely agree. We haven't exactly seen him do any sort of up-air drag downs. I don't know if it's part of his playstyle, but
and Joker's back, there we go.
If you're going to be working on Joker, then it should be. Yep. There's no real opinion about it anymore. It is one of the best kill options in the whole game.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, I think, the Joker sticking around is a smart choice. Obviously, testing the Greninja, because that comfort pick, seeing what he can do. We saw it work quite well in the past, but I think Joker's just the better answer for this character.
Yeah, just picking a different costume and getting on with it.
Yeah, going for the Persona 3? Yeah, Persona 3 colours right now.
Of course, Lego probably too young to have played that game.
Dear, oh dear, oh dear.
Oh, using the grappling hook to get weaving around the explosive flame. Fantastic, and waits for the roll in, turns around the grab, just shielding the down gun and then getting back to the game plan. This is brilliant from SCR7.
Back to it. Great use of the egg on there. Looking for these down airs to pop SCR7 right up. Popped him up there. Oh, great read there with the F smash.
Brilliant stuff, and Arsene is still out for quite a bit yet. He wants to get some low percent combos started. You can still do that with Arsene, just the same as you could with Joker, 35% from 2 hits.
Fair enough, Ellie Kasu. I am Hobhunks, and this is Tale of the Toaster alongside me. Hello. Hello, Monarch ZA.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. But just weaving through the explosive flame. That is quite a surprise to know that Ihar goes straight through it, but landing into an up smash.
Yeah, Ellie Kasu. Doggy underscore pop. Yeah, he wasn't feeling quite up to it. He's a bit under the weather, so hello everybody. Hope you're doing well in chat.
He got drafted in to do wave B pulls when he wasn't signed up for it. Bless him. No! The goat not able to recover. Getting hit by the auto reticle just at the worst place.
Straight back into it though. Absolutely straight back into it, getting that back air, securing that percent. But these up air chains, looking to chain things together, get that percent high. That back air coming in really clutch right now. And again, the goat doing really good with this. Another one. Oh my lord.
And he's going to try it again.
And again. Yo.
And he's going to try it again. Oh, that was a mix up.
Lovely little mix up there, getting nice and high, not going immediately for the stage. You know, making sure that he can get that percent. You know, it's high, but he ain't gonna die for it. Oh, and that's one looking for the finish, but not getting it.
And right now, using the down gun, that's a good bit of attack damage.
There's the back end. Yeah, there's the kill as well.
Brilliant. All right, Legault with a big lead, you could say, but once again falling into that explosive flame, and Arsene is now gone, and so is Joker!
Yep. Joker's out of here, absolutely great work by SCR7, pulling it back with the back air, the buckler blasting Joker right in the brain with that insane kill. Good work there, Arsene's almost on deck, almost air dodging, but not quite. Good adaptation there by Goat. Oh my lord, things looking sore. Tide's starting to turn, the Goddess of Light seems to also control the moon because the tide is turning in this matchup.
Right now, going for a running down tilt. That's nice. A nice bit of innovation we like to see from the Goat, but missing with the dash attack. That's critical. We're seeing more drag downs from SCR than we're seeing from the Goat.
Yeah, the Arsene's gone. The Goat wants to attack on that percent with back air again. Oh, lovely parries. If that had been a Rebels guy, we would have been seeing Arsene sooner than later. He's looking for the edge guards again. He's off stage himself.
That was a very delayed jump, making SCR think he was going to land, and then he just got straight out of there.
If we notice as well, SCR's adapted really well to these back airs, but not well enough because the game is like Goats. I was just going to say he's adapted really, really well to getting back on stage. That was really, really good stuff. Just getting straight back on stage, ignoring what was giving him a lot of trouble earlier in the game, and just getting straight back. And but it wasn't enough. The Goat managed to pop him off the edge, and bam, back air that knife again, stealing the heart of the Goddess of Light.
Not really a bam, more of a swoosh, a wish.
Absolutely. How are we enjoying this set so far, chat? I hope you're all doing well. Once again, this is winners semis of Northeast Smash Arena 4. I am Hobhunks, and this is my good friend, Tale of the Toaster.
How many syllables?
Yeah, a few.
Have a guess.
Jermaine is down there, props.
Alright, so they're having a good long think. SCR7 not used to having to go through the counterpick discussion at this tournament.
Yeah, Battlefield's here, okay. So I feel like This could go either way. So obviously you were saying about the drag down from Joker, which the GOAT hasn't been taking advantage of particularly, but I feel like on this stage he might be able to take a bit more advantage of it if he so chooses.
Like,
but
bear in mind, this man is a Greninja main, so he should be very, very, very used to doing drag downs.
Absolutely.
So maybe he's keeping it in a kind of last surprise scenario. Keeping it on deck to bring it out when least expected.
Potentially, but we have to think about as well, the GOAT had a little bit of trouble landing last game, on a level that doesn't have as many platforms from those up airs. Maybe that's the Scr7 thought pattern right there. Good down, using that down tilt straight to the back air, that was lovely.
To catch someone that's in the air, that is not the intended purpose of the move.
Yeah, exactly.
But if it works, it works.
Yeah, absolutely. Chat's booing you, Tail. This is absolute shambles.
I deserve it.
There we go, going for the staff.
I'm not going to get up and do the Joker run after this if he wins.
Oh, bloody hell. Oh, great explosive flavour to the up air. And Legault now has to navigate these platforms, but Arsene is on deck. A up air followed up to a platform might spell defeat here for GOAT.
Just going for the rawest of up smash on the read, though. And both hits of the down air connecting there for a bit of chip damage on that shield.
Yeah, but not enough, I'm afraid. Oh, yep, okay. Good work on the Aegon there, but Arsene, again, gone. Scr7 in this set has been insanely good.
Back air coming.
Oh, Rebels guard. He knew what was coming up. Forcing Legault to back off. Sorry, Scr7 to back off, but back off the stage goes Legault straight to the blast zone.
Yep, and even if he didn't die from it outright, I don't think he had a jump. So he would have been in trouble. But instead, Legault, not worrying about it, coming straight back in on what could be the last game of his winner's side and just taking the fight straight back to Scr7. A good pal of his.
Yeah, a nice friend. But I will say I feel like this Joker is the better pick than the Greninja, looking at it. On paper, Greninja wasn't doing quite as well. Joker, I feel like, is able to have that just massive, I'm not saying Greninja doesn't have a good amount of kill power, but Joker's he can just burst out of nowhere with a back air and just take names, take stocks, especially if Arsene's on deck.
Greninja, one of the only characters that can't really burst out and kill with a back air.
Yeah.
But that's a very good one. Just slicing upwards.
There we go. No, not quite. 166%. He's looking. Oh, okay.
I guess it was it after all.
Instilling the fear. We see Scr7 there falling to the blast zone because Legault is putting pressure on and trying to get those back airs, which did a really, really good job of attacking that damage on last game.
Oh, spot dodge just getting around the Palutena there. That's so uncommon.
Here's Arsene.
Again, no interest in dragging down, just wanted to complete
it.
And go for that! Oh, the trading smash attacks!
And when he got hit in, he going for that back air. Legault I feel like Battlefield may have been a misstep here. I feel like, at least in terms for Scr7, Joker's doing absolute wonders here.
I think Palutena was just above the ledge there, so the 2-frame attempt wouldn't have worked. But if you can try that again when SCR is recovering low, then...
Legault's doing such a good job of just making the most of his Arsene, which is really what you need to do.
Yeah, making a huge lead. And yes, Arsene is gone right now, but he's far from being KO'd. We're going to see it again! Smash! Don't need to!
Absolutely rake in the air with that dagger. Joker's smash attacks. One of his best kill options without the big blue boy.
When's the last time we even saw Legault get hit?
Bacon Cheese points out a minute ago. A full memento. Good reaction, explosive flame. Legault is feeling himself. He's rolling right now.
And using the down gun to just get away.
Oh my lord!
Parries the auto-reticle, runs in, gets the EHA.
Things not looking so good for GOAT for Scr7 rather right now. GOAT making a real name for himself right now, making a statement that Palutena ain't immune to Joker's tricks, traps. Let's see.
That's the first time we've actually seen him use the counter-stroke reflector Makarakan it was nowhere near being used, but at least
that was amazing work.
Great. We said as soon as SCR recovers low, he will be able to clip him with it.
That was... Oh my absolute days. This set looked a little bit dire at the start here for Legault, but he's turned it right around, adapting, switching characters, switching mindsets, switching game plans, and switching this set up from a 2-1 to a 2-2 here.
This man is the reigning NESA champion, and he does not want to lose that title right now.
Absolutely not. Where are we off to? We're off to Town and City. Okay, bigger blast zones, more room for Palutena to run away and escape, but higher platforms. If Palu gets caught on one of those platforms with like an up air or anything from Joker, really, it's not going to be too terribly good.
And Joker going to be surviving longer as well.
Yeah.
The Arsene is more likely to come out before he loses that stock.
Extending the game, yep, that's a good point as well, my boy. Let's see, Tail of the Toaster.
Very hyped for
Let's
this
see
now.
what happens. SCR7 Lego in winners semi-finals here, like Joker versus Palutena.
Whoa, well, that neutral air coming in. I almost feel like Joker's neutral air is a little bit underused at all levels of play. It's a very good move, but he just has so many good moves that we don't really see it.
He's insane, yeah. He's very good.
Alright, so that forward tilt, keeping SCR7 off the stage. LeGoat is once again winning the game against potentially
you say that, but
the best player in the country.
Yeah, one of, definitely, like, there's no debating that. Going in for that down air, looking for a smash attack to follow up, but getting in there for his troubles.
Yep, down good, no surprise. SCR seeing it coming and manages to space
the
back
catching that, lovely, great work there by LeGoat. That was lovely.
That's the thing about Arsene's recovery. If you don't hold down to pass the ledge while still invincible, or if your invincibility runs out, then you are vulnerable to those kind of attacks.
It's a big situation here, and you shouldn't ever put anyone in a situation. Don't ever put him in a situation, because Joker can get out of it in many different ways. He's in a little bit of a tight spot right now, but if LeGoat can take a stock nice and early right here...
I mean, have you seen how many girlfriends he's got in Persona 5? He's the master of situations. But covering that
lovely back air again.
With a back air and getting the taunt in there as well.
Looking cool, Joker. Morgana's words ringing true right here in Northeast Smash Arena. Palutena and SCR maybe, I don't want to say a little bit lost, but there needs to be a lot of adaptation, just making sure that back air is dealt with.
Yeah, I mean, there is a fact. SCR, about a 50% lead.
Yo, lovely.
It's getting bigger. Oh, that
And there we go again. Yo, that was sick.
That's the air dodge of the set right there.
Yeah.
But SCR running off the platform to land into that late Aegon, and it's going to take the damage all the same.
Big back air. Oh, if Cole had read that one, Arsene something could have potentially put SCR7 in a very bad situation, potentially an F smash, a down smash, anything. Back air even would have been very good. The Nair coming in here. And then the up air.
Was not the air dodge of the set. That time, LeGoat getting punished and killed with Palutena's up air. Looking to advance to winners finals, as he's projected to do. But LeGoat is far from out of this.
Yeah.
We're already halfway to Arseneville once again.
Good fair, coming off of that.
He might not need it if that back air connects. Dash attack.
Has
he got yes, he's got to jump.
Looking for the back airs again, but unfortunately not being as effective as they were before. Looking for the up air to finish things. Nope, not finding it. And the Nair protecting Palo on the way down. Yo, Rebel's God! Arsene is here! And the back air comes in, not enough though! And the Aegon, nope, still not enough.
Well, certainly SCR7 is at kill percent, and away he goes indeed, knowing that well and truly.
There we go. Arsene is on deck, SCR7 really smart. Not a lot of people do this. I've seen a lot of commentators call this house, oh, he's tilted, he's just calming down. No, he's not. He's staying on that platform, stalling out Arsene, and now using that damage to get Arsene out of here. Joker.
And you know what else it was?
In a bad situation right now.
That's the main thing, waiting for Arsene to disappear, but also waiting for the town and city platforms to disappear, which again probably assists Joker just that little bit more.
Looking for the Aegon follow-up.
Alright, I like this stage control from LeGoat. He's far behind in terms of percent, but he's not been hit for a good while. If he keeps this up, we might see Arsene come out.
He's close. A Rebel's Guard would do it. He's just being so cautious here. Back air. SCR7 off stage. Arsene is ticking up as well. Remember, because LeGoat's not quite in the lead right now, Arsene's ticking up on his own. Dash attack. No.
And here comes the up air again.
Yo, it's anyone's game right now. A back air can take this. NESA's reigning champion looking for a dash attack.
Can't rest on his laurels. He knows he's got Arsene, but
Yo, the back is going to take it! Yo, go with the big upset. Advancing to winners finals over SCR7.
Can we get a run from LeGoat right now? He has done the job.